Attention to orders. Department of the Air Force, Washington, D.C., Special Order Number AC 7338, dated 13 May 2010. Master Sergeant Daryl H. Holt, effective 31 October 2010, you are relieved from active duty, 4th Air Support Operations Squadron, Mannheim Army Installation, Germany. You are retired effective the 1st of November 2010 per AFI 363203 and the grade of Master Sergeant by order of the Secretary of the Air Force. Signed, Norman A. Schwartz, General, United States Air Force, Chief of Staff. Normally this time, Master Holt would receive his decoration. However, he elected to receive his decoration in the presence of family and close friends prior to the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. At this time, Rosemary will come forward to assist with the Air Force retirement event. As we acknowledge Sergeant Holt's leadership and dedication, we must also salute the loyalty that inspired him and allowed him peace of mind to complete the mission. An Air Force wife, except she may not always have first claim to her airmen. She learns to fly solo during each remote assignment or TDY of her airmen, and she has the strength to be both leader and mentor for her entire family. This is the loyalty of an Air Force wife. Mrs. Holt also receives a special certificate of appreciation, which reads as follows. Certificate of Appreciation from the United States Air Force. In grateful appreciation, the United States Air Force presents this certificate of recognition to Rosemary Holt for the commitment and numerous contributions that made positive impacts to the nation's defense. Thank you for the support which gave strength and purpose to your spouse's service. Given this first day of November 2010. Signed, Norman A. Schwartz, General, Chief of Staff. At this time, Lieutenant Colonel McManus will actually come forward and make a presentation of the Rose.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. It was a fantastic day for the whole family, and one a celebration for the Warhawks as well, as we celebrate 24 years of honorable and outstanding service for Master Sergeant Daryl Holt. Daryl, I wish you the best of all in his future endeavors. I want to tell you a little bit about this lady here. On behalf of the 4th ASOS, she has done some outstanding work that many of you may not even be aware of. Rose has been our welcome coordinator as far as welcome baskets for our new families come in. I think it's probably touched all of you, at one time or another. Specifically when you came in to the 4th ASOS the first day of the year, we had a nice welcome basket for you and your family there. But this is the lady that took care of that, and often on short notice. maybe an hour notice that someone just showed up and needs a welcome basket. Rose was flying over to the commissary to take that more often than we'd like to admit, unfortunately. But Rose, we thank you so much for welcoming our folks properly and giving that warm welcome to the squad. So we have a very small token of our appreciation. This occasion for with you. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Colonel McMahon. Rose, please accept these flowers as a symbol of the many memories that are yet fresh in your mind. Memories that encompass all the lives you've touched, all the challenges you've met, and the sweet smell of success. As half of a team that made the commitment to the Air Force as a way of life, and now moves ahead to enjoy all that life has to offer. At this time, I will make two special presentations to Sergeant. The entire unit, the 4th ASOS lithograph, and Sergeant Holt. We also have a gift to Lieutenant Sergeant Holt from the 4th Air Support Operations Support Battalion. Put together a shadow box for you. Appreciate all the hard work. Sergeant Holt has spent a lifetime serving under our nation's banner. So on behalf of his many friends, including those who have made the supreme sacrifice, we wish to present to him the serviceman's most honored and cherished possession, the United States flag. Sergeant Holt has asked that the flag be folded today at his retirement. For more than 200 years, the American flag has been the symbol of our nation's unity, as well as a source of pride and inspiration for millions of its citizens. Born on June 14, 1777, the Second Continental Congress determined that the flag of the United States be 13 stripes alternating between 7 red and 6 white, and that the Union be 13 stars, white and blue field representing a new constellation. Between 1777 and 1960, the shape and design of the flag evolved into the flag presented before you today. The 13 horizontal stripes represent the 13 original colonies, while the stars represent the 50 states of the Union. The colors of the flag are symbolic as well. Red symbolizes hardiness and valor, white signifies purity and innocence, and blue represents vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Traditionally, a symbol of liberty, the American flag has carried the message of freedom and inspired Americans both at home and abroad. In 1814, Francis Scott Key was so moved at seeing the stars and stripes waving after the British shelling of Baltimore's Fort McHenry that he wrote the words to the Star-Spangled Banner. In 1892, the flag inspired Francis Bellamy to write the Pledge of Allegiance, our most famous flag salute of patriotic oath. In July 1969, the American flag was flown in space when Neil Armstrong planted it on the surface of the moon. Today, our flag flies on constellations of Air Force satellites that circle our globe, and on the tail flash of our aircraft in harm's way in every corner of the world. Indeed, it flies in the heart of every American Today's airmen remain committed to preserving the freedom that others won for us for generations to come. By displaying the flag and giving it an distinctive fold, we show respect to the flag and express our gratitude to those individuals who fought and continue to fight for freedom at home and abroad. Since the dawn of the 20th century, airmen have proudly flown the flag in every major conflict on land and skies around the world. It is their responsibility, our responsibility, to continue to protect and preserve the rights, privileges, and freedoms that we as Americans enjoy today. The United States flag represents who we are. It stands for the freedom we all share and pride and patriotism we feel for our country. We cherish its legacy as a beacon of hope to one and all. Long way away. Accept it, protect it, guard it, and ever remember that young men and women you have trained, guided, and inspired will follow in your footsteps and defend it with equal pride. Sergeant Holt's personal flag will reside within his shadow box. Be it known, this flag was flown over Afghanistan during Master Sergeant Holt's